Hey, what's going on YouTube and Lions Den? This is Foxboy72006 back for another recap. Um, all I have to say is, wow. That's really the only word I have to say about this game is wow. We finally won 37-34 over the Chicago Bears. Holy shit. And we win it at overtime. Of all ways to win it is an overtime. I mean, yes, we have just avoided an 0-16 season, but is this really the beginning of what could possibly be a winning streak? We don't know. But anyways, about going through the game itself. In the first quarter, when we got our first touchdown, like in the opening drive, when we got a touchdown right there, I was like, holy shit, I was thinking to myself, holy shit, this is fantastic. But I'm not going to lie, throughout the entire game, I wasn't hyped at all. I was trying so hard not to get too excited because I didn't want to, next thing you know, be jumping up and down, like bouncing off the walls and everything. And excitement. But I had a feeling deep down if I did, then I'd be in for a huge disappointment. But anyways, I'm just gonna say this. The first two quarters, we outscored them 21-16, and I was thinking to myself, holy shit, is Matthew Stafford finally waking the fuck up? Is he actually finally becoming the quarterback when you need him to become? Especially when we only gave up a field goal in the Bears' opening drive, but then the turnovers started happening. We had two really bad special team errors, which one turned into a field goal, the other one turned into a touchdown. One of the turnovers that really pissed me off was when Stafford threw a really bad pass trying to go towards Golden Tate, but ended up batting up in the air, and the Bears got it. Just in case my voice sounds kind of right now, it's because I went to the Michigan State game last night, and I'm not even going to talk about that one right now. But let's just say I screamed so loud during that game because I was at the big house watching the game. I actually lost my voice. I'm actually finally starting to get back. But anyways, and like I said, in the first and second quarters, we were doing pretty good. When it came to halftime, I was thinking to myself, holy shit, can we get a win here? Can we hold the lead? Can we stop them? Can we do this? The third quarter starts. And all I can say is I thought for sure that our team in the first half went home or something, because we were making really bad mistakes. The shitty play calling was back and everything. I was thinking to myself, oh, what the fuck? Because then the score came to, if I remember correctly, it was 21. It was at 21-16, and then we got a field goal, making it 24-16. And then, because of a fuck up again, the Bears got the ball and then got a touchdown and got a 2-point conversion, tying up the game, 24-24. I was thinking, shit. And the part where I thought we were fucked, that we were really fucked, was when we got that botched punt. And the Bears got the ball because when, I believe it was either Golden Tate or Corey Fuller, I can't remember exactly who it was, but when he was calling for the fair catch, when he was waving off the ball and it bounced, and one of the Bears pushed our player into the ball, making it so that way the receiving team's player that they touched it first, making it a live ball. And when the Bears got it right there and then, I was like, you gotta be shitting me. But there are two plays that really shocked the hell out of me. And I'm pretty sure you guys would agree with me on this one. No, excuse me. There were three plays that shocked the hell out of me. One was when Golden Tate caught the ball at the half-yard line and broke the plane, scoring a touchdown. And the Bears batted it out of his hands right after after he was already in the end zone, and then popped up in the air, and the Bears got it. We were all thinking. I'm pretty sure everybody at the game and watching at home was like, "Holy!" I'm like, we're like, "Are you serious?" Like, we were all probably thinking that, okay, well, knowing the refs, they're probably going to give the Bears the ball, saying that he never really had full possession of the ball, and it became an incomplete pass going into an interception. But when they gave us the touchdown, I was like, that was my face the entire time. I was like, holy shit. And like I said, I was trying not to get too excited during this game because the last thing I needed was to get so all excited and everything, and next thing you know, but what really got me going was where, like, that was one of the plays. The second one was where the Bears were going for the first down in overtime, and when the Bears fell short of the first down, I thought for sure they gave it to them, that it was going to be 1st and 10 Bears, and they were going to get within field goal range. That was what I was thinking. I'm pretty sure that's what everybody was thinking. But then as they were showing the replays, it was obvious right there it was short, and the refs actually did their goddamn jobs, and it was called short of the first down, making it 4th and 1. And I thought for sure the Bears were going to go for it. I was certain they were going to go for it, but they punted. They gave us back the ball, and setting up the play where we actually, holy shit, which leads to the third play that really shocked the hell out of me, was where Stafford was scrambling, almost sacked, and then he managed to throw the ball down the field, and Calvin Johnson caught the ball at the 5-yard line. I was like, holy shit. Like, right there, and then I'm like, oh my god, this is incredible. I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, this is incredible. We're within the 10-yard line. All we need is a field goal. We win. And I thought for sure we were going to get called with offensive holding, because when they showed the replay before Stafford threw the ball, one of our offensive linemen was holding onto the other Bear player. I thought for sure we were going to get called for it, but when we didn't, I was just shocked. But anyways, overall, we're 1-5 now. We defeated the Chicago Bears 37-34. Our very first win of the season, thank God. So it's safe to say we avoided an 0-16 season, but let's just hope. Let's just hope maybe on a whim that maybe this is the start of possibly a winning streak. I mean, who knows? But one thing is for sure, though, today our players played their asses off and earned us a win. Earned us our first win. And I was just really glad to see that Ford Field was packed. I was really happy to see it. I'm going, oh my god, yes, they're staying with the team throughout the entire game. And that's what they needed. Anyways, my thoughts on the game itself is, this was a hell of a win. This was a hell of a victory. It may have been this was the ugliest win I've ever seen for the Lions to get, but the Lions still win. That's just fantastic. But we were doing some excellent play calling throughout the first half, and then the second half it fell apart. But I'm just so glad that Terrell Austin got our defense back on track. And although we've been allowing more points this season than last season, but he's finally starting to get our defense back on track. But anyways, that's pretty much my recap and basically final thoughts on the game itself. For next week, we have the Minnesota Vikings at home, so let's hope we can beat the Vikings, so we don't get swept by them. And apparently, according to the record books, we've just won 5 straight games against the Bears. We have won 5 straight against them. So let's hope that we can, when we go to Chicago at the end of the season, that we can finish off the season with a win. Anyways, guys, I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut the video here. No, excuse me. For just in case you guys are wondering why there isn't a recap for the Cardinals and Lions game from last week, is because I had made the video and I was trying to post it, but unfortunately, the internet was being fucking retarded, and I haven't really had the chance to do anything because I've been so goddamn busy. And I got a hell of a day ahead of me tomorrow because I got to work and I have a big time job interview tomorrow. So let's just hope that goes well. Anyways, that's basically my thoughts on everything throughout this week, and I will be back again next week after we play and hopefully pray to God we beat the Minnesota Vikings going 2-5. So you guys, one pride, defend the den, go Lions. 34-37 Lions, way to go. So, Foxboy 7 2006 out.